How are we doing, everyone? Welcome to this latest Fishing with G video. It is a glorious day down here in Sussex, and I've got a really special video for you guys out there, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to Sussex casting field over in Stenning. I'm going to meet up with some friends, and I'm actually going to take my 10-foot shorties with me, my challenge rods that I'm using to catch as many fish as I can this year. I'm going to take those rods up there and see how far I can cast a 10-foot rod in the field. But then it got me thinking. I thought, you know what I'll do as well is I'll take my 12-foot rod and my 13-foot rod, and we can see what difference it makes in your distance using the same reel, the same line, on the same day, same conditions, but how much further can you cast using a 12-foot rod and a 13-foot rod over a 10-foot rod. So a little bit of an experiment. It's gonna be lots of fun. As I say, I've got a few friends coming down. They're gonna be up there. It's gonna be a great day. So let's head up to the casting field and go and see what we can do with these South Coast rods, 10, 12, and 13-foot rods. Just about to pull into the field, up on top of the beautiful South Downs. There's the ocean in the distance over there. In front of me is my good friend Wayne Mansford. He's come down for a chuck today. And you can see the flags flying in the distance, or you might be able to see the flags flying in the distance, representing where the court is. We're going to head on down here. The cars are in the distance. It's a beautiful day. Let's go and thrash some carbon, people. As you can see, we are at the top of the hill over at Stenning. The court is laid out behind me. We've got the guys ready to cast over here. Wayne's here, Sammy's here, a lot of the regular casters are here as well. It's a beautiful day, and I highly recommend coming down to your local casting field, booking onto the day, and just coming and practice your casting. It's a really, really good thing to go and do. There's always lots of humour, lots of banter. It's a great, great way to spend a Sunday morning, and that's what we're going to do. But I'm going to go and set the rods up. I'm going to re-spool with line. We all use 0.25 line, so everyone's casting with the same diameter line. That's really important. Then we put the shock leaders on there, and we cast with selected weight. So you'll be casting, say, a 4.5 ounce lead, and people will be competing in that weight category, or a 5 ounce lead. So you won't have someone casting a 5 ounce lead that'll be recording their scores with someone that's casting a 4 ounce lead. But this is quite comical. Only in England would you get this, but we've now got a herd of cows actually encroaching on the field, and we're now chasing them away with a spod rod. Only in England. How English is that? But you can see on the South Downs over that side there, I don't know if you can make it out, but just over there is the sea. The South Downs stretches away over there inland. It's a beautiful spot to come for the day. If you do want to come and do some casting at Stenning, by all means drop me a comment on this video. I'll let you know how you can get in touch with Sammy and book on. It's not very expensive at all. It's like 10 quid plus a joining fee for the club. But yeah, just drop me a comment. Remember, subscribe to this video, or subscribe to my channel. Drop a like on this video if you don't mind, if you're liking the content. And let's go and see how far we can thrash a 10-foot, a 12-foot and a 13-foot rod. So what I'm going to do is, the first cast I'm going to do is I'm just going to get warmed up with the ST13. So this is my 13-foot fishing rod. Really, really nice rod, this one. It's not a broomstick by any stretch of imagination. It's got real nice playing action to it, but it also does ping a lead quite a long way. If I could get 180 meters with this, I'd be very, very happy. And what I'm going to do is just get my technique down, get warmed up with the 13-footer, and then towards the end of the day I'm going to put the 12 and the 10-footer into use, and to see how far I can get those. But yeah, the guys are just coming back from their first casts, just behind me over there, just in the distance, walking back. That is, you get a bit of exercise doing this. You have to walk up the field, obviously, to go and get your lead and record how far it is, so get a nice bit of exercise as well. So if you are looking to shed a few pounds, get in the casting field, people, And yeah, let's go and see what we can do with the SD13, shall we?
So we've got Graham now, getting ready to go.
So we just had the first warm-up cast. I think I did about 190 metres on that one. Wayne hit a 200, but just went out of the court a little bit, so you've got to keep it in the court, in the lines, for it to be a scoring cast. I'm going to go for my second cast now. We'll see how we get on.
That's gone a long way. Happy with that, Graham?
Yeah, I caught it a little bit better, mate. Yeah, definitely. Oh!
Butterfly.
That's one of the things about his casting days. There's always a bit of banter, especially if you crack off. Everyone gives you a bit of jip. Right, so that was the third cast done. That one felt good. I went back to my normal fishing cast, which was more of a one-step static, quick hands. I haven't got the body weight or the muscle to cast with pure brute strength, so I've got to use a bit of spring in my step and a bit of yeah, a bit of my hand speed really to get the lead out there. But that felt good. I caught hold of that one. So what I'm going to do is strap you to my chest. I'm going to take you on the old G-cam up the court. We can go and see where that one landed. This is the old long walk. Alright, so you see the guys over there walking through. We're going this way. Keep on winding. Go. And that one there. Where's my lead? There it is. Oh, proper plugged in there. And that there is the 200 meters where that guy is. That line there is the 180, so I'm about 183 or 4, I think. So not too bad. Right, so we're going to make this interesting, aren't we, Wayne? What you got here?
Solid bag, Sammy just give me. It's 4.5 ounces.
4.5 ounces.
The target is 200 yards.
200 yards, that's 180 metres give or take, isn't it? So 180 metres with a solid bag, and you're chucking that with the South Coast rods 13-foot U-tail rod there, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
And also, just to note as well, you've got your normal fishing reel on there, haven't you? So
yeah,
rather than any fandangled casting one, so go on in, boy. Let's go see where you can put this.
Let's see what we got.
Same again, 180 metres. Pretty much bang on. Right, we're going to have one more go with the 4.5 ounce lead. I'm going to change my technique. I'm going to try this superstar side step Yeah, basically just do something completely different and see if it does get me a few extra yards. But my normal fishing cast is 180 meters bang on, and I'm happy with that, but really want to get a bit further today. So I'm going to try putting a side step in, a crossover step, see if that will get a bit further. And yeah, we'll see what happens.
Sounded like it went a long way. Happy with that, G?
Yeah, time. Right, well, I've just gone and collected my lead from down the field, and that was 180 meters bang on the line yet again. All my cast seems to be going around about 180 meters, either a couple of meters short, couple of meters further. I've had one that was about 184 meters, which is around about 200 yards. But yeah, I just need to get a little bit further. So I'm going to put a 5-ounce lead on there. To be honest, it doesn't seem today to make any difference if I'm putting 3 steps in, no steps, 1 step. It's just all about the timing, and they're all landing in the same place. So I'm going to go back to my normal cast, my normal standard fishing cast with a 5-ounce lead, see if that makes a difference. Probably bang on 180 meters again. Well, back inside the van. I'm having to film from inside the van because the wind's getting up a little bit behind me, and yeah, I haven't got the mufflers for the mic. But to be honest, that one felt good. You know, like I got the lunge at the end, it felt good, the timing. It's going to be interesting to see if this one did go any further than 180 meters. I've changed the lead size up to 5 ounces. That felt like I got into the rod nicely. Yeah, let's go and see how far that one went. Well, I've just been down to get the lead from that last cast. That was my furthest cast of the day. That went 186 meters and 70 centimeters. So 100, just short of 187 meters. I'm happy with that. That's over 200 yards. That's just over 200 yards. So I'm really happy with that. So changing to the 5-ounce lead made the difference on that. Gave me about an extra 6 meters on it. So well happy with that. Okay, so Wayne is having a go with a 5-ounce lead. Let's see how this goes. Go on, Tyrone. And that's going to be interesting to see how far that one goes, because I've watched Wayne hundreds of times when he's competing, casting like that, when he's actually fishing. So it's going to be interesting to see what that measures out on the field. But we'll get out of the way. Got a few more people to cast, and then we'll go and see how far that one went. Well, that was Sammy just casting. He's a big lad, strong lad, great technique and super quick hands, and that one's probably gone well over the 200 meters, I'd have thought. But yeah, it's been a fun day out here at the moment. Let's go and see how far Wayne's cast went. So I've been casting the ST13 for most of the day, averaging 180 meters, but what I'm going to do is I'm now going to get the ST12, so 12-foot version of the ST range out, put the same reel on it, same lead, and see how far it goes, because I always get asked how far can you cast with a 12-foot rod and how far can you cast with a 13-foot rod. So let's see what the difference is. Right, so here we go. What do you reckon, Wayne? What do you reckon the difference will be with an ST12?
I reckon 10 to 15 metres shorter.
10 to 15 metres, right, let's give it a go. Here goes Wayne. You're looking pretty smug, Wayne.
Yeah, last one of the day. It's actually in the court. It's well over the 200 yards.
Is it?
200 yards, not meters.
Right, okay. Go on, boy. Let's go and see where this ends up. Right, so that's the end of our day at Stenning Casting Field. Wayne here is taking the money off me, aren't you, Wayne? With the last cast.
Last cast, wasn't it?
Do you know what? We actually, before this, I did say to him, I'll give you a tenner on who casts the furthest. And he said, nah, I'm injured, I don't want to take the tenner. But you should have now, mate, shouldn't you? You'd have been...
Would have been light work, wouldn't it?
It would have been light work. You'd have been driving back with a Mickey D's the next year. But Wayne had a wicked cast at the end. How far was that? 214,
wasn't it? 214.5.
214 yards his last cast there. So that was a mega last cast. So 214 yards. That was on the 13-foot U-Till rod from South Coast Rods. My longest cast a day was with the ST13, and that was 186 meters, which is about 203 yards, I think. So I did get that 200-yard cast today, which was nice. But the surprising thing that really did surprise me is I had one cast with the ST12 right at the end of the day when they're packing the field up, and that one went 175 meters on the first cast. And that surprised me. Did that surprise you, Wayne, on that one, the 12-footer going that far?
Yeah, I said you'd be dropping about 10 to 15 metres short.
Yeah. That was about 5 meters short of my average today, which was about 180 meter average. So yeah, that was really surprising. So you learn something new every day, but I hope you've enjoyed this content. We're going to help the guys pack up now and say goodbye to Sammy and the rest of the casters here today. Please do remember to subscribe. Have a little look around the channel, see if there's anything else that you like the look of to watch, and drop in the comments. What do you reckon? Do you like my 80s tash? Do you reckon I should keep the tash? What do you reckon, Wayne? You liking it?
Peter. Can I say that? I just did, yeah.
I thought I'd be taking it off them by people. Right, catch you later on. See you soon. Well done, boys. Show us those trophies.
Look at that.
Look at that. Hey, this is proper, huh? Nice.
mate,
Well done,
well
lads. Well done, Sammy. It was a great day. Cheers, mate.
You
Thank
too.
you. Well done, bud. Good
done.
casting. Well done, mate. Excellent casting, man. Thank you.
See you next time.
Cheers, mate. See you soon.